I cannot save it from your failure, Father. Then let the galaxy burn.
Hashtag Believe in 2.0 is dead. Long live 2.0. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, the latest edition of the Age of Darkness game. It is officially happening. It's incredible. We went in with high hopes. All roads led to Adepticon, and man, GW delivered big time. And honestly, in hindsight, it was worth the wait. So without further ado, let's get talking about an incredible night that we had. First off, thank you to the people who watched along with us on Discord. You're all real ones. I'll put a picture up now. We had a celebratory drink when it all got announced, so it was special, and we didn't record any of it or anything. We just let it, be a sort of private event, and everyone was out of their chairs going ape. I'm surprised I haven't got a noise complaint, given it was at 3 a.m. It was excellent. But let's get talking about the Horus Heresy 2.0. And I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to calling it Warhammer the Horus Heresy, but for me it'll always be 2.0 really, just because of the affinity that name has with all the rumors and the leaks that have come out. It's been basically about a year since the first public rumor on Bolter and Chainsword about the idea of Heresy 2.0. So to the month, it's been a year. Which is insane, but I really do think this is going to be worth the wait, because I said in a previous video, they are going all in on this thing, and lo and behold, the trailer that they delivered us is absolutely stunning, and is absolutely the sign of this is the third big game system. You do not put money into a trailer like this and make a trailer this good unless it is going to be one of your front runners. And for those proper veteran Heresy players out there, or even people like myself who have been waiting to get into the hobby, just been doing bits and bobs, not really fully committing, enjoy it, because the Horus Heresy is about to get milked for every drop on Warcom. But yeah, I mean, the trailer just encapsulated everything. It's all beakies, but I think if we knew that if there was going to be a trailer, it was going to be all beakies, because it's preparing you for that box set which is coming out, which is all beakies. But it was the scope of the conflict. It wasn't just one battle. This wasn't Indomitus with a little fight scene. This wasn't Dominion with one battle scene. This was different planets blowing up, Titans clashing, spaceships fighting, drop pod assaults, a Primarch taking to the field, bayonet combat. It was everything, and it was all taking place on these different settings. Some of these shots are, honestly, in terms of Space Marines, it's the best stuff I've seen since Astartes. Some shots in particular are just perfection when it comes to the animation, and I'm so happy that the Horus Heresy community and everyone else is going to get a chance to experience it, because I hope it brings in loads of new blood. I think it's already sitting at 250,000 views on YouTube. I reckon this is going to easily overtake Armoring of a Space Marine. Have you seen Armoring of a Space Marine? I don't know if you saw, but they made an animation called Armoring of a Space Marine. You might have seen it on Twitter. But this is probably going to overtake that by the end of the week, I would say. It's coming in hot, and I've watched it several times. I couldn't sleep after the reveals. I was like a kid on Christmas Eve, honestly. I just watched the trailer about 3 or 4 times in bed, and then finally drifted off to the sound of Horus raging at his father. But What else did we get? We got a beautiful trailer. We didn't get the entire box set, and for a moment I was disappointed. But I just, the Warcom articles then came out, and I'll be putting some screenshots up now of what they've said. And it gave us a lot of information. And this is what I mean, is they are going to milk this on Warcom for everything it's worth. So, what did they have to say? We can confirm that an incredible new edition of Warhammer the Horus Heresy is coming out later this year. More on that in a second. And we can't wait to show you more of it. As we build up to the launch, you can expect our remembrancers to bring you a closer look at exactly what makes this game so special. Warcom, are about to milk this game system for everything it's worth. Starting with information on the new edition's miniatures every Thursday throughout April. Now, every Thursday throughout April, that's very specific. That's not every Thursday until we stop. It's every Thursday in April. Remember that. Expect a spotlight on key units from Warhammer the Horus Heresy, as well as more reveals of as yet unseen models. So let's digest that a minute. It's coming out later this year. What does that mean for me? I think there's some weight now to the rumours and the speculation that end of May, early June will be when the launch box, so the equivalent of Indomitus and Dominion, which in the Horus Heresy is the battle for Beta Garmin, that's a lie, Hater Gladius. They're both hyphenated, so I got confused. Hater Gladius is a world that the Sons of Horus travel to after Beta Garmin, so in between Beta Garmin and the Siege. It's a planet that they have to take out along the way. And I think the lore is going to reflect all of the heresy reveals that we had in 2021. So Malachist is involved in the battle, to my understanding, and it's Imperial Fists and Blood Angels versus the Sons of Horus and the World Eaters. That's what I've been told. So I think we're going to get that in May because it's very specific. It's every Thursday throughout April. Okay, so that would suggest to me that we're going to have what just happened with Nachmund. Now, that leads us on to, they revealed 2 miniatures, both Sons of Horus, because the trailer is very Horus oriented. Why did he do it? What's his motivation? So naturally, the models have also been Sons of Horus related. And it's a tease. They've started to show miniatures. And this happened with Kill Team Nachmund. At LVO, that Snorfest, we got 1 Corsair. But then, sort of 2 months after, we've had, they slowly revealed both teams in their entirety and then put the box up for pre-order 2 months after. And that's going to happen here because I genuinely believe that, because I don't think Games Workshop will falter from their turnaround period from reveal to release, because it is pretty consistent that once something is revealed at one of these streams, it is a 2-month turnaround, sort of at most. Sometimes they've just been like, well, it's ready. Here it comes. We know now because they've said every Thursday through April. So through April, I think we're going to probably see everything that's new in the box set. So the Spartan, the Imperial Fist Praetor, the Contemptor, and that'll, and then maybe the rest of the tactical squad. And that'll be, because obviously the Cataphracti are the same from Calf, no complaints there. But that's 4 weeks of content right there. And maybe, or it might even be the fourth, the final April week will be the whole box set. And then they'll say it's coming up for pre-order in May. And then they use all of May to talk about the rules and the Horus Heresy game system. And end of May, the launch box comes out. That is my prediction. And then what else is in May? Warhammer Fest. I think Phase 1 of the Horus Heresy will also get revealed at Warhammer Fest in May. May's going to be a very busy month. Because I think we'll see the starter sets of different tiers. I think we'll see some of the new tanks, because as you'll have seen in the thumbnail, in the trailer, circling back to a trailer, we have seen what we now know is the Kratos. We heard about the Kratos a long time ago on this channel, been talking about it for a while, conferred with Leaky Cheese when I heard the original rumor. It's a name they've dug out from Book 8, Old Blood Angels, tanks, basically. But they've revamped it, and they've reused the name, but it's a new type of tank. And it's basically a Spartan with loads of guns on it. That's what the rumor's always been. And that's what it looks like here. And it will have been in the thumbnail. And I think that's what we'll see at Warhammer Fest. And then through the summer, we'll get actual individual boxes to get our hands on. Squads of Mark II, maybe, and Mark 6, or maybe just Mark 6. Let's be realistic here. A Mark 6 squad, the Contemptor, the Spartan, which will be like a dual kit that you can build in a Kratos or a Spartan configuration, and some other stuff. But I think this is the Heresy's year. 2021 was an absolute stinker, apart from the Khan and Malachurst, I would say. And 2022, especially for those who have been waiting much longer than me, this is your time. And yes, there's going to be talk about the scale increase. Yes, there's going to be all the rules leaks that have been going around. Just, if you want to dislike it, that's your prerogative. But if you've been in this game longer than me, and you've felt the pain of sort of the neglect as through COVID and everything has just stopped this announcement from getting out, just enjoy it. Enjoy it, because, if you don't smile, you'll cry. And so let's just get a smile on our faces. It's finally coming. We have got the best game system trailer by a country mile. And that's saying something, because all the other ones are quite good as well. And it's just incredible. So yeah, there'll be links to the Warcom articles below for you to really feast your eyes on, but there'll have been pictures up the whole time to see all the juiciest parts. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. Thank you so much to our Patreons for supporting us. You bought the Prosecco that I used, that I had a drink from last night. And yeah, it's going to be a very good year, guys. The ball is officially rolling. There's no turning back now. Goodbye, #believe in 2.0. You were very good to us. And from me, it's goodbye. See ya.